A portion of this video is sponsored by Rage Wallets. So here it is, the Magic Keyboard case for the brand new iPad Pro. The Magic Keyboard case, is really a game changer. Transform your iPad into a laptop, or should I say a MacBook. Make it even better. It really does make a huge difference with this Magic Keyboard. Of course, the presentation is on point. You know what to expect from Apple. Yo, this white is super clean. Open it up for the very first time. Oh, it's upside down. Exactly the same concept. You have the same size trackpad. Everything is exactly the same, but now in the color white. This is going to go along nicely with the silver iPad, but it'll look just as good on the space gray too as well. Very closely, you have that Apple logo. And of course, you got your camera cut out. Okay, so now bringing in last year's Magic Keyboard case. It does attract fingerprints, and you can see it's a little bit more pronounced here. Now, in terms of wear and tear, this stuff is kind of hard to keep clean. Even if you try your best to take care of it, I feel like somehow it always it looks used. Now, I'm not sure how the white one is going to hold up throughout time. I don't know how it's going to look dirty. On the side, you have your Type-C. The Type-C didn't go anywhere. You still have it there present. Now, this is only for power delivery. This is only going to charge the iPad Pro. This is not for data. And of course, where all the magic happens, this is where you hook up your iPad. And it's going to give you that floaty design. I'm a huge fan of the Magic Keyboard case. Check out my 2-month later review. You won't be disappointed. This is expensive, but it's worth every single penny. If you have an iPad Air, iPad Pro, you're not going to go wrong with the Magic Keyboard case. Now, quick word from my sponsor, Ridge Wallets. Ridge Wallets is one of the thinnest wallets that I ever owned, and I gotta tell you, it definitely holds up well. I've been using this wallet for 3 days now, and I gotta tell you, no complaints. No damages on the cards, and it remains the same thinness. This is a brand new color called Forge Never, and I gotta say, it looks stunning to say the least. You also have a built-in money clip on the back for storing any cash. I'm able to store about 6 cards in here, plus more because you do have the space thanks to this elastic. Use that link in the description down below for 15% off. Take advantage of the Father's Day sale going on, or get yourself something, because remember, treat yourself, but don't cheat yourself. So the 2021 iPad Pro has shocked us all, featuring the M1 processor. This is the same exact processor found on the MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, and the brand new iMac. Think about that for a second. A macOS computer is powering the iPad Pro 2021. What if you pick up the 11-inch or the 12.9-inch model, you still have the M1 processor. But the 12.9-inch model is the one that's a little bit more special. You have the Liquid Retina XDR display, which is featuring the mini LED display. So you have vibrant colors, rich dark blacks. I ended up transferring all my data from my 11-inch iPad Pro to the new 12.9-inch iPad Pro, and it's basically just picking up exactly where I left off. But I'm not sure if it's entirely worth upgrading from a 2018 iPad Pro to a 2021 iPad Pro, and the big deciding factor is going to be WWDC. WWDC is where Apple announces iOS 15, basically all software updates for all of your Apple devices. I'm curious to see how Apple is going to utilize the M1 chip on the iPad Pro. If they can give us some pro apps such as Final Cut Pro, Xcode, that would be lovely. Or they could do something entirely different where it boots into macOS. This model that I picked up is 128 gigabytes, 5G. Now, if you go with the 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte model, you're getting 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is bazonkers. That is insane for an iPad. From iPad OS, optimization of memorizing all the apps in the background, this is just like overkill, but we gotta see what Apple is gonna do. But unfortunately, if you pick up the base iPad Pro or the 256 or the 512, you're only getting 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is fine because coming from 2018, you only have 4 gigabytes of RAM. But I did a couple of small tasks. I edited a few photos that I dropped on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. Just me taking these crazy pictures outside using the M1 iMac. Video on that coming soon, I promise. I know, it's long overdue. You have nifty little features such as Center Stage. When you FaceTime your friends or family, the front-facing camera is going to follow kind of like a gimbal or like a cameraman. It's really cool, and I think it's going to make FaceTiming a little bit more practical if you're going to be doing something else while you have your iPad down doing something. It's very handy. I would love to see that on the next generation iPhone. That would be lovely. So that pretty much concludes today's video. Just a quick unboxing / first impressions of the M1 iPad Pro 12.9 inch. So far I'm loving it, but stay tuned for the review and stay tuned for more Apple content coming real soon. So yeah, that pretty much concludes today's video. If you guys did enjoy, I appreciate it with a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think about the M1 iPad Pro. And make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on for more Apple videos. The Apple TV, just the list goes on. And iOS 15 next month. You guys don't want to miss anything. So what are you waiting for? Make sure you guys click on that subscribe button. And also shout out to Ridge Wallets for sponsoring a portion of this video. Absolutely love this wallet. Use that link in the description for 15% off.